The classic Spider-Man meet the original wall crawler. Peter Parker, bitten by a radioactive spider, learns the hard way that with great power comes great responsibility. His battles with villains like Green Goblin and Doc Ock defined heroism, but his life is far from simple. Reality warp dealing, corporate empires, and even a black suit corruption arc test his resolve. But Peter's battles go deeper. The Black Suit Saga wasn't just rage. It was a sentient alien symbiote, feeding on his insecurities, pushing him to brutalize foes like Kraven and even Mary Jane. When he finally ripped it off, it bonded to Eddie Brock, birthing Venom, his twisted mirror image. Yet his greatest loss, Mephisto erasing his marriage to save Aunt May, a deal that shattered reality and birthed alternate timelines like Renew Your Vows. Through it all, Peter's lesson remains. The suit doesn't make the hero, the choices do. Ultimate Spider-Man. In this grittier world, Peter Parker's origin ties to a failed super soldier serum. His death fighting the Green Goblin paved the way for Miles Morales, but twists like Peter's mysterious resurrection and Nick Fury's guilt add layers. This universe redefined Spider-Man for a new generation, and its legacy lives on in Miles' heroism. But Miles' journey is haunted by Peter's shadow. The Oz formula that resurrected Peter, a prototype super soldier serum tied to Norman Osborn's insanity. And that clone? A failed experiment by Connors that absorbed Peter's memories, believing itself the real Spider-Man. Miles' greatest test, fighting the ultimate Sinister Six, a team led by Osborn, who taunts him with Peter's final words. Yet Miles rewrites the rules. His Venom blasts and invisibility aren't just powers, they're proof that heroism evolves. Spider-Gwen. Gwen Stacy isn't just Peter's love interest here. She's the hero. A drummer turned vigilante. Her guilt over Peter's lizard-induced death drives her to join the Web Warriors. But with Venom symbiote systems and Matt Murdock's schemes, her journey is a rock ballad of redemption. But Gwen's rage is her double-edged sword. That symbiote bonded to her after she turned Harry Osborn's lizard serum into Venom, a desperate move to save her father. Now, it whispers to her like a toxic bandmate, tempting her to crush Murdock's Kingpin empire. Her multiverse missions? Teaming with Spider-Ham to stop Earth-65's Mysterio? Spider-Man Noir. Depression-era Peter Parker fights fascism, with a fedora and fists. Bitten by a mystical spider idol, he battles Norman Osborn's corruption, and even teams up with multiverse heroes to stop vampiric inheritors. Dark, brooding, and unflinchingly moral, this is Spider-Man meets hard-boiled detective. But Noir's justice is soaked in blood. That spider idol? A relic of the Elder Gods, demanding sacrifices to fuel his powers. His war against Osborn? A proxy battle against Hydra, smuggling weapons to pre-WW1 Nazis. And his resurrection by the Spider God? A deal that bound him to hunt vampiric inheritors across time. His darkest hour? Letting his universe's Aunt May die to save the multiverse, and adopting a young Felicia Hardy, Black Cat, as his protege. Noir's lesson? Heroes don't get happy endings, they get even. Spider-Ham. Peter Porker, a pig bitten by a radioactive, Mayporker? This Looney Tunes-esque hero fights villains like Hogzilla and teams up with the Spider Army. Don't let the laughs fool you. He's a key player in multiverse wars, armed with anvils and fourth wall breaks. Spider-Ham's fourth wall breaking antics hide a thrilling adventure. Before becoming a pig, he was Peter Porker, a spider, until May's experiment turned him into a cartoon. Dr. Doom rules a dystopian pond. Hogzilla is a corporate mascot gone rogue, and Carnage Kosher? A sentient deli meat? But when the Inheritors invaded, Spider-Ham's toon logic became a weapon. He trapped Solus, the Inheritor Patriarch, in a literal comic panel, freezing him in ink. His lesson? Laughter's the best shield, and an anvil's the best sword. Spider-Man. 2099. The future Spider-Man is a corporate whistleblower. Miguel O'Hara exposes Alchemax's dystopian schemes after a sabotaged DNA experiment gives him fangs, claws, and time travel glitches. His battles? Corporate assassins, and the tyranny of Tyler Stone, his own father. Miguel's future is a paradox. His time travel missions to fix the timeline created new disasters, like accidentally resurrecting the Phalanx, a techno-organic hive mind. His ally? Lila, an AI with a crush on him, who hacks reality itself to keep him alive. And Tyler Stone, a monster who cloned Miguel's brother, Gabby, into a cyborg assassin. Miguel's greatest sacrifice? Erasing his own public identity to protect his mother, leaving her to believe he's dead. Yet he still leads the Spider Society, enforcing canon events, even when it breaks his heart. His creed? The future's not written, it's debugged. Spider-Punk. Hobie Brown shreds tyranny as Spider-Punk. In a fascist-ruled America, his guitar solos rally rebels against President Osborn. With allies like anarchist Hulk, he's a symbol of resistance, but Spider-Punk's revolution is built on ashes. His universe is Captain America, a sellout propaganda tool. His guitar, scrapped from Osborn's prison fences. And Carnage, a fascist bioweapon bonded to Cletus Cassidy, a cop who executed protesters. Hobie's rebellion isn't just fighting, it's art. He hijacks Osborn's propaganda broadcasts to air punk concerts, turning the city into a mosh pit of resistance. His boldest move, stealing the Crimson Cosmos, a symbiote hive mind, and reprogramming it to heal instead of corrupt. Hobie's mantra, if the system's noise, we play louder. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new. See you next time. If you respect Spider-Man, then subscribe.